Okay, I think I've got everything set up. So let's get started. Single race, 2-lap qualifier, 100-lap race. My car doesn't matter. Indianapolis, open wheel, oval. Rolling start, single file, maintain. This is IndyCar rules. Full course yellow. No wave arounds, no lucky dogs. This is IndyCar. Time of day, we always set 11 a.m. Weather, doesn't matter. No rain. Race discipline. I don't know that it matters, but we'll call it Formula Car. No incident limit. Nothing else issues there. Let it generate track. AI opponents. All 34. Let me go back real quick. I need to make sure we've got use all cars single class. We do. It will save everything. So let's get started. Just as a reminder, you have to sit through loading and all of that because I want you to see 212 today. This is live. I'm not pre-recording. So you know that I didn't like run 5 different sims to get the sim that I want with the results I want. So the good part is you know it's live. Bad part is you have to sit through loading screen and then sit while I adjust cameras and things like that. Which you would normally do before the broadcast starts. Oh, wow. Looks a little foggy. All right. Get to see a little fog qualifying while I set up cameras.
Just done at 38.90.
All right, looks like qualifying's done. We'll advance the session. Dirty Dwayne up on top, but look at those times. 1/10 of a second in the top 19. You'll see our 300 competitors down here, and Josh Robinson, one of our new guys down here. I don't know if they bobbled or whatever, but nonetheless, they're only 0.12 off. I've not done any testing on this Indy cars, so we're going to see it all together.
All right, brother, one to go. Have an opportunity to stay on the inside.
The tyres are cold, watch out. 100
All right, boss man,
laps.
fire in the hole.
B35.
Pit road is closed.
Rolling start, get ready. Race car speed is 56 miles per hour.
All right, if you're new to the broadcast, you're not going to get a lot of commentary here. This is not a broadcast as you would traditionally think of it. I'm just putting the AI race out there for the world to see in case you want to see how your driver did. Go back and review it. Honestly, don't expect anybody to watch the entire race, although I do sometimes get involved in it and stick around for the entire race. Sometimes I step off. We'll see how this goes. Here we go. Coming around to the green, 100 laps.
Okay, mate, get ready. Go,
Green
go, go.
flag.
1 gallon remaining.
Oh wow, they're mixing it or up front. Already seeing some action. Normally they get single file and just kind of float on around, but we are seeing some action here in the Indy cars with these AI drivers. Two laps in, Mike Hunt up 6 spots. Flying around that competition.
The leader has just done a 40.76. leader has just done a 14.6.
4 laps in. Finally looks like we've got some single file racing settled down. With that said, Jurg, not uncommon to see him out front. He is up 3 spots and leading. Sir Spin-A-Lot in 12th place, up 6 spots. Meanwhile, a battle for the lead. Parker B to the inside. Using that draft. Jurg taking a little bit of outside line, then gets in line. Smart thing to do. Wonder if they're going to start leapfrogging and try and pull away from the pack. They do have a 3/4 second gap, and they are now, they're just driving away from the group behind. Bucky Goldstein with a pass on Dirty Dwayne. Dirty Dwayne down 5 spots. Started out on pole. Struggling a little bit, or maybe looking at a fuel strategy. Meanwhile, up front, you're just right on Parker B's tail. They had been pulling away, but these cars behind him, El Guapo, Potator, they are starting to catch back up.
That's a new fastest lap for Buck, 14.36.
I tell you what, the dirt was really exciting. I know this has kind of settled out into a little bit of single file, but this is actually some pretty good AI racing. Seems to me a little better than some of the other AI racing we've seen.
Lap for Tucker, 14.08.
Wow, look at these guys driving in here. They are, it's like they are on edge every corner, not smooth at all. They've got to be back to, tearing up those tires. Almost on the verge of wrecking every corner. 4th gear. Never heard of that. Indianapolis 4th gear. over 10 laps done, and we've not had any incidents. We've still got a lot of close, exciting racing. Kind of single file, settled down. Trick Dickel here, trying to make a pass on Mike Hunt. Gets that pass completed. Now looking at Dusty Dwayne. Duke Silver always fast. Jurg looking to make a move on the outside. On Parker B, he's got the run. He decides to just hang in there, use that draft. Looking for some clean air on exit. Interestingly enough, these cars are not hitting sixth gear, even in the straights. Oh, he hits sixth entering the corner. That seems a little odd to me. He's got the run here. Jurg once again out to the lead. We have seen him leading several races this year and drive away. I might have to go look at his stats and see if I can get mine in line. Jurgen Parker just having quite the battle. El Guapo Potator seemed to have settled in a little bit, just cruising behind. These guys up front, though, seem content to try to help one another as much as possible, which has allowed them to stay up front the entire time. "16 laps complete, still don't have an incident on track." Trick Dickel finally making that pass on Mike Hunt, or Dusty Dwayne rather, and then Mike Hunt making the pass on Dusty Dwayne. Dusty Dwayne seems to be struggling a little bit. 9 car passes him. Dusty Dwayne is falling back quickly, trying to counter. cannot make it stick. More action up front. Nope, they're content to stick close to one another, try to arrow push, and drive away from everybody else. El Guapo just almost 2/10 back. Oh, Jurg. What happened to Jurg? He slipped up there, must have got loose. Falls to third place as El Guapo makes the pass. Let's see if Jurg has used up his tires or if he can come back and challenge for first place again. We saw these guys really getting loose in the corners. El Guapo now in second place, also now content to just kind of push along. Maybe they are, I was thinking maybe they're saving fuel, but they're using, fourth and fifth gear, so that's obviously not the case. Do not know how far they can go on a tank of fuel, so we'll have to see. '27 car in 16th place, up 4 spots. Yeah, the 27's moving up, but how about Josh Robinson, the 23 car, up 9 spots. Did not have a good qualifying, but has been climbing through the field, up 9 spots to 17th place. He's the biggest mover. Tyler Beeman up 7 spots here towards the back. Tyler 300 car, just a reminder, the black 300 cars. Those are folks that joined our AI league but never submitted any stats. So their stats are 65 across the board. Normally I would expect to see them at the back of the pack just because they don't have the stats. But Tyler's always good in Indy cars. He's won several of them in iRacing this year, and even his AI is doing pretty good. Up front, El Guapo right on Parker B's tail. Let's see if he's just going to keep arrow pushing. No, he goes to make a move to the inside. Parker B stuck to the outside. El Guapo on the inside coming into turn 1. El Guapo has the lead. He is clear. Parker B rolls in behind him. We have a new leader, El Guapo. The 30 car. These top 4 are all just up 1 spot because Dirty Dwayne is in 7th place from the pole. They've all kind of maintained their positions other than Dirty Dwayne.
Fastest lap for Rocky, 39.78.
Looks like Jurgen's caught back up to these two. Thought about going to the inside. Not able to make it happen. He's falling back a little bit. We are going to be 25 complete at the line. Trick Tickle and Dirty Dwayne having a bit of a battle. Trick Tickle gets past Dirty Dwayne. Clean Dwayne gets past Dirty Dwayne. With Dusty Dwayne just a few cars back. Could be a Dwayne party pretty soon. I think this has been the most exciting AI race for a lead battle that we've had. Parker and El Guapo going at it. Jurg to the outside of El Guapo, looking to take back his position. He does. Jurg now in second place. And, oh, he gets out into the wall, has to check up a bit. El Guapo checks up with him. There was nowhere for El Guapo to go. Oh, we have our first pit. Leader is pit. Leader has pit. Parker B in the pits. He's been up there pushing pretty hard. He is the only one to pit so far this time. So it looks like our fuel run is around that 27 range. Let's see if we get more takers this time. Duke Silver in the lead. Duke came from nowhere. I just completely out of nowhere to lead this race. Do we have any more takers? We do. Jurg having to come pit. These guys who were leading up front and flying. Also, Dirty Dwayne. Nope, sorry, Jurg. Mike Hunt. Sir Spin-A-Lot in the pits. Duke Silver with the lead. We've got El Guapo, Poe Tater, Bucky Goldstein, Trick Dickle, Dirty Dwayne, followed by Clean Dwayne. We're doing 100 laps, so if you wanted to cut out a pit, you're going to probably have to make it to 33 laps. Those guys battling up front that were trading positions, swapping around, had to pit well before lap 30. We're getting more takers in the pits. Lots of people coming in this time. We'll see if anybody can make it to 33 and cut one pit stop out of this race. New leader. Poe Tater out front. Bucky Goldstein in second.
Chris, ahead is pitting.
Clean Dwayne and Chris Wald. I have to imagine those guys are going to pit this time around. As they come around forward, let's see if they roll into the pits. They do. But we still have a couple cars that stayed out. Look at that pit road. So crowded. So we've got a couple cars, 3 cars that stayed out. Ricky Hyde. Oh, nope, they're coming in the pits now. I was going to say, they stayed out. They did not make it 30 laps. Poe Tater's our leader. He's in the pits. You can see the other cars coming around now. As they come around the pits, you will see Jurg. Jurg, Parker B, and Duke Silver. You can see taking a huge lead with that early pit, the undercut. These three with a 3-second gap now over El Guapo. Still got a couple cars coming out, but basically we've gone through our pit cycle. Jurg, Parker B, Duke Silver up front. Then it's a 3-second gap to El Guapo. Trick Dickle trying to make a move outside of El Guapo. Poe Tater, Mike Hunt, Dirty Dwayne in 8th. Bucky Goldstein and Colby Tucker right there behind Dirty Dwayne. Meanwhile, these three are not content up front to go single file, save fuel, or try to arrow push each other. They are battling for that lead, and as a result, that pack behind them is catching them. El Guapo now just 2.8 seconds back. Jurg to the inside, looking to take the lead. He does. Duke Silver, you can see Jurg right there on the inside. You could see these guys in the corners. They are not smooth at all. Fourth gear. Those are your leaders up front. They are just all over the place. Down the backstretch, still in fourth gear. Checks up a little bit. Not afraid to put his nose in there. But this is allowing the group behind to catch up. Now just 2 seconds back. They are catching up quick. Trick Dickel to the outside. Trying to use that momentum to swing him, slingshot him by. Looks like El Guapo gets a little loose. Has to just fall in line. Trick Dickel up to fourth place, up 7 spots. Biggest mover of the day, Josh Robinson, up 9 spots to 17th. Lone Star down 7 to 22nd. Dirty Dwayne down 6 to 7th place. Meanwhile, these 3 up here still seem to be, they were battling a little bit again. Now they've settled down single file. So Trick Dickel at about 2 seconds back has just maintained. They had a over 3 second gap. Bucky Goldstein with a move around both El Guapo and Trick Dickel, moving into 4th place. This battle, though, has allowed those 3 up front to drive off. If you want to catch the leaders, you got to get single file and all push and work together. These guys are not doing that. Oh, Trick Dickel tried to take the air off the back of Bucky Goldstein, got him loose. Now making a move to the inside. Makes the pass. Bucky pulls in. Meanwhile, up front, Parker B trying to push Duke Silver to a bigger gap. I know we keep focusing on these three up front, but man, they just keep challenging each other for position, not working together. Duke Silver now looking to the inside, gets back in line, able to arrow push, which gives them a lead. Jurg somehow always up there up front. Real good lap last time, faster than most of the field. We'll take a look at this time around. Yeah, that El Guapo's starting to catch up a little bit. Just under 3 seconds. But we are 40% of the way in. We're 40 laps done, and for a different, little bit different change, everybody's on the lead lap, and we've not had a single incident so far. And lots of lead changes. Just for the fun of it, for all of you familiar with Josh Robinson, I would like to point out he had the slowest pit stop at 13 seconds, almost 3 seconds slower than everybody else. Must have had a little damage to get fixed. That said, he is up 9 spots, still holding strong at that 17th position. Battle for the lead once again. Jurg taking over the lead, as we've seen in several races. Bucky Goldstein, El Guapo in a battle for 4th place. They were catching that pack up front. This is causing them to fall back up just a bit. Duke Silver continuing to challenge Jurg for the lead, but unable to complete the pass. He is ahead at the start-finish. He is clear. Let's see if he can hold this lead, or if Jurg just slingshots around him. Jurg with the momentum on the exit. Chooses this time to stay in line. Now these guys up front, they pit early last time. They had about the same pit time as everybody else. So what that means, and they're running less laps, so they're burning more fuel. Takes about, everybody's running to empty, takes the same amount to fill that tank. But what that means is their last stop is going to be longer than the other folks because they're going to need more fuel at the end. Now, whether it's more than a second's worth or not, I don't know. But Bucky Goldstein's only 1.2 seconds back from the lead group now. And Bucky does appear to have the draft of Parker B. Those two up front had gapped Parker B, but they got to battling, and it's slowing them down. Parker B catching up again to join that battle for first place. Well, Noisewater is up one spot, so no damage to Dr. Noisewater, but yep, Josh up 9 spots into 17th, holding there at 17th.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 86 Fahrenheit.
Dirty Dwayne, 8th place, looking to make a move on Trick Dickel. He is right there on his wing. Trick able to gap just a little bit on that corner. Mike Hunt is falling fast. Oh, Mike is in the pits. He is pitting on lap 51. I don't know if this is strategy. I don't see any incidents. He was in the pits for 9.3 seconds, which would kind of coincide with how much fuel he would need pitting this early. So I think this is a strategy play by Mike Hunt. We'll see how that plays out. He might have seen those other 3 pit. If you remember, they pit early, had a 3-second gap to the field when everybody's finished their pit cycle. Let's see where Mike Hunt ends up after everybody cycles through their pits. Kind of settled out single file. You can see on the track map that leader is finally catching up to a little bit of lap traffic. We are over halfway in. First time we've had that where some of the... Oh, caution. We have a caution. Clean Dwayne. Let's see if we can see what happened to Clean Dwayne. Clean Dwayne into 1. Oh, just gets loose again. Oh, does he hit anything? Great job. He obviously caused caution, did not hit anything. He will not have any damage. Just got loose and spun, was able to keep it under control. But that changes things. Caution, lap 54. This is your leader, Duke Silver. Pace car pulling out. I have to assume everybody pits. Handy Slider was in the pits. Mike Hunt is a lap down from his early pit. There are no wave arounds or lucky dogs in Indy. So let's see what happens now. If Mike will rotate to the front of the field if he chooses to stay out. In essence, he'll get his lap back, but he will start at the front of the field and have to race hard to maintain not losing a lap. So these guys, Handy Slider, Mike Hunt, Handy was just coming out of the pits. There's no way Handy pits, I would think. Let's see what AI does here. Almost everybody pitting. That car that stayed out is no, Mike. Who is it that stayed out there? That is Handy, I assume. Yep, that's Handy that stayed out. Everybody else pit, including Mike Hunt. So you'll see Handy move to the back of the lead lap. He'll stay on the lead lap, but he is stuck behind the pace car. He will start behind the pace car. Duke Silver was our leader. 10-second pit stop, comes out, maintains the lead. Colby Tucker with a 9.4 or a 9.6 pit stop comes out in second. Jurgen third. Bucky Goldstein also with a very quick pit, 9.6, able to gain some spots. Trick Dickel behind Bucky Goldstein. Parker B dropped to 6th place with an 11.2 pit. Followed by Potator, Spin-A-Lot in 10th place. Dirty Dwayne with a 9.9 second pit. El Guapo, who we've been talking about up front the whole time, down to 11th place with an 11.5 second pit. Josh Robinson once again with a long pit, 13.9, still comes out in 18th. But that pit crew skill not quite working the way he wants, I think. All right, so you'll see here Handy Slider right behind the pace car in the lead. This is IndyCar. There are no wave arounds, no lucky dogs. Pace car is going to come in. Oh, no, he's going to the back. It's because the leader I guess it's if you're behind the leader, you stay there, but if you are in front of the leader, it sends you to the back. It is definitely on, you saw during setup, no wave arounds and hold, single file, maintain. But iRacing, in its infinite wisdom, sends the cars in front of the leader to the back. We've seen that in Yesteryear League where iRacing improperly does that. Not really sure there's anything you can do. We're at lap 56 now, so we are definitely in one pit stop to finish strategy. It was going to be interesting to see how all this played out. But that caution changed everything. Coming around turn 4, gonna go green this time with 44 laps to go. Everybody's full of fuel and fresh tires. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Green flag, we're racing.
Green flag. Just jostling for position, even though we're single file. Duke Silver, Colby Tucker, Jurg, Bucky Goldstein, Trick Dickel, Parker B, Scott Negus, Potator, Sir Spin-A-Lot, and Dirty Dwayne lead the field. Duke Silver looking to make a move. Caution! Oh my gosh. You see it in the background. Big caution. Our first big incident of the race. I am not sure exactly who started this, but let's see if we can figure out what happened. Here we are on the restart. rolling into turn 1. See turn 2. Oh, I see it up ahead. Somebody just got loose. Little contact and a spin. Everybody checks up. Who was that spinner? Let's see. We're on Dusty Dwayne here, who does have a meatball, yeah. These two coming around the corner here. Somebody's going to get loose. I'm not sure which one. Just gets loose. You see some contact. Looks like, oh, everybody's checking up. Dusty Dwayne got the worst of it. I can't imagine anyone's going to pit. My board lit up like crazy, but looks like it's really just Dusty Dwayne who's out of it with that damage. Nobody pit except the 33 or 33rd car, Handy Slider. Handy, I think, was caught up in the accident, but no meatball, able to get some repairs, get caught back up. So we did have a little action up front. Colby Tucker, Duke Silver, Jurg, Bucky Goldstein, Trick Dickel are your top 5. Parker B, Scott Negus, Poe Tater, Dirty Dwayne, El Guapo, and Sir Spin-A-Lot. El Guapo, who had been running up all day, not able to really do anything to come back from that long pit stop. We haven't had that much green, though, so we'll go green here. Lights are out, so I believe we'll go green here. With 41 laps to go. Nope, one more lap of pacing.
Pace car's coming in this lap.
All right, biggest movers. Tyler Beeman up to 13th place, one of the 300 cars. Some of the worst stats in the league. He's up to 13th place. First time we've seen that, but there's several 300 cars that have been able to make a move up quite a bit. Big movers the other direction. Aside from the guys that have crashed out, of course. Down 8, Dirty Dwayne and El Guapo. They're starting next to each other. Coming around, pace cars coming around 4. Going to pull in here. We'll get started with 40 laps to go.
Green flag.
Green.
We are green once again. Some side-by-side racing here in the back. Up front, they've kind of Well, they were single file. Once again, Duke Silver, Colby Tucker, another caution. Oh my God, in the back. Holy cow, that was... Oh, you see it in the background. Major damage. Let's see if we can see what happened here. We had such a clean race. Now the restarts are causing all kinds of havoc. Here in the back, they are just jostling for position. Coming into turn 1. Looks like a little loose. Oh, another car gets loose. They are all over. Oh, there's some contact in the wall and a spin. That is Ben Campbell just... Oh, call an ambulance. Wow. One of the worst crashes I have seen in a long time. Back under pacing. Let's see if we can shorten this. If nobody pits. If somebody pits, I'll let them get their pit in and stuff. Otherwise, I may shorten this if I can. I don't remember if I have my buttons mapped. But we'll find out here in a second. Nobody pit. I don't have it mapped, but I might have it already set up. See if that works. All right, we are 1 to green. Sorry for that.
Campbell is now retired.
Having to watch me work some stuff here, but I had to map a button real quick. We should be going green this time. Nobody pit, so it's not going to give anybody a disadvantage. Everybody's caught up to the field. We're just going to get back to racing a little bit sooner. Pace car off. Let's see if we can get green.
Let's go.
The usual. Up front, clean, looking good. Towards the back here, they are jostling for position again. Big group back here in the back. See if they can make it a couple turns. If we can get single file, get green, I think we'll stay green. Made it through turn 2. Still lots going on, including up front. Once again, you're not afraid to mix it up front. Colby Tucker, Duke Silver, Jurg battling for position. Trick Dickel just ahead of Bucky Goldstein. Six cars under a blanket battling for the lead. Colby Tucker and Jurg up there up front battling for that lead. They've been some guys who have run up front quite a bit this season. Bucky Goldstein finally putting in a decent run. but he has got Duke Silver right on his tail, followed closely by Trick Dickle, Potator, Jurg to the lead on the outside. Starting to see some gapping now, but they seem to be in little clusters here. We got Kolb and Jurg together, Duke Silver, Bucky Goldstein running close together. Then we got Trick Dickle, Potator also running close together. Little two-car battles with half-second gaps in between. Jurg once again looking to make a pass on the outside. Not able to get there. Colby just not closing the door on it either. Colby is clear, but chooses to stay down low on the inside, giving Jurg both the preferred lane and the momentum. Their battle has allowed Duke Silver to catch him. Meanwhile, Bucky Goldstein falls back. Still strong fourth place, but just not able to maintain the same pace as these guys up front.
Save a little fuel.
Caution, caution, caution. What happened here?
Full course yellow, pits are open.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't see another meatball. Let's see here if we can see what happened. No, I don't know what caused that caution, but it's too far back on the restart. It didn't happen then. This was the last caution, so. All right, let's see if we get some takers for pits here. I don't know what caused this caution. Nothing lights up my board. Somebody must have gotten loose. All right, let's see. 27 laps will be left in the race. I would imagine, yes, everybody's going to pit.
Chris, ahead is pitting.
Looks like Colby Tucker will come out in the lead with an 8.2 seconds pit. Jurg coming out in second, even though he had an 11.1 second pit. Followed by Duke Silver, Trick, Dickel, Poe, Tater, Bucky Goldstein, Abelt Deslock up several spots. We haven't talked about him. Into 7th place, Parker B. Sir Spinalot, Scott Negus make out our top 10. Followed by Clean Dwayne, Dirty Dwayne, El Guapo, who made up a little bit back from the poor pit last time, but not quite as much. All right, we are lined up and ready to go. So let's see if we can go. I don't know if I got that in time. I did not. Sorry. I was going to make them go this time, but actually it's probably best that I didn't because they may be saving fuel to make this last run, although everybody should make it with 25. But
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
we'll go green with 25 to go. We still have 29 cars on the lead lap. Usually in our AI races, there's cars laps down, 20 laps in. I definitely say this is one of the more competitive AI races we've seen. This and dirt.
Green flag, we're racing.
We are back green again, as usual. Front. Well, Ed Jurgen looking to make a move on the inside for the lead. Ed is never bashful. Jurg is never bashful about trying to take that lead on the first corner. Trick Dickel on the inside. in third place. Can he make that stick? Trick Dickel, Colby Tucker battling hard for that position. Duke Silver back up in the battle again here in third place. Jurgen in the lead, Colby Tucker followed by Duke Silver. We've seen this before. Jurg, with no fuel issues now, has pulled out to 6/10 gap on the field, followed by Duke Silver, Trick Dickel, and then this little bumblebee herd. Colby Tucker battling now for 6th after having started in the front. Oh, Bucky Goldstein loose on the apron, but was trying to make a move for third place. Falls back in line in 4th. Meanwhile, the leaders you can see battling, trading positions, Jurg and Duke Silver, allowing Trick Dickel to get up there in 3rd place.
Caution, caution.
Watch out.
Did you happen to get a look at your temps when you're on track? Right after
Oh, we got a caution,
Dirt has gone off
and we have a
turn one.
crash. Let's see what happens. Looks like Dirty Dwayne. 80. Oh, car on the inside. Who was that? Let's go back and see if we can take a look. Just bumped Dirty Dwayne into the wall.
Of course, yellow. Pit
Dirty
stop.
Dwayne had to. The 8-10 of Luke B. Just. One more time from above. Luke B on the inside just sends Dwayne into the wall. Too much damage. All right, let's see if anybody pits here. We are going to be 10 to go, 9 to go maybe. We'll just see if anybody pits. If nobody pits, we'll shorten our caution, but probably will anyways, even after they pit. I don't know if anybody wants tires. I doubt anybody wants fuel. Nobody is pitting. We have 2 cars pitting. Looks like the Richard Robert and one other car. We're going to shorten this to 1 to go.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Get back to racing as soon as we can. We want to finish under green. Dirty Dwayne with a meatball and a DNF. He'll finish 31st. Duke Silver up front, followed by Jurg, Trick, Dickel, Potator, and a belt. Top 5, Bucky Goldstein, Colby Tucker, Luke B, El Guapo, making his way up slowly back to the front, followed by Clean Dwayne. Yeah, Dwayne, unfortunately, again, got taken out by a, well, it wasn't a lap car, but that was a pretty bad takeout. Needed to stay up front. All right, we're going to go green with 10 to go.
In the race. Green flag.
They settle down up front pretty well, getting single file, but these guys back here are not afraid to mix it up. Lap 1 for 20th place. Oh, look at that pack back here. The battle for 22nd place is fierce. Meanwhile, Jurg taking it to Duke Silver. Jurg trying to get around the outside. Duke Silver makes the pass. Jurgen second. Potato Trick Dickel in fourth. But it's still a fierce battle up here up front. Nothing compared to what's going on here in the back. The battle for 22nd is as fierce as ever. Meanwhile, up front, Duke still trying to make the pass on the inside. Not going to be able to make it happen. Can't get to the outside. Trick Potato gets the momentum on the outside, rolls into second place. Haven't talked about Potato in a long time. Here he is making moves into the lead. New leader, Potato. Jurg trying to make it work on the outside. Duke Silver trying to help Potato push him through. We come around to 6 to go. Still side by side, wheel to wheel, Potato and Jurg battling it out. All right, coming 3 to go. They've been battling fiercely up front. Potato, Jurg, Duke Silver. Trick Dickel not far behind. Potato to the lead. Jurg looking to go the inside. Not quite able to make the move. Still just to the inside. Let's see if he has a momentum.
Has been disqualified.
Oh, we had some DQs. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're not going to go look because this battle for the lead coming around to turn 4 is incredible. With 2 to go, Potato and Jurg have broken to a half-second lead over third place. As they battle, that lead is shrinking with Duke Silver with a huge run. As they were side by side, they get single file. They're able to pull back away from Duke. Josh Robinson. Oh, no, he doesn't have a black flag. It was Ricky Hyde. Jurg to the inside. He is clear. Coming into 4. Well clear. It's Jurg, Potato, Duke Silver coming to the white flag. Potato around the outside. Oh, they get so close there. Jurg has to check up a little bit, falls into second. Let's see if he can make one final move. They're headed down the back stretch. Potato has gapped second and third. Into three, out of three, into four, into the front stretch. It is Potato, followed by Duke Silver, Jurg, Trick Dickel, Colby Tucker, Becky Goldstein, Clean Rain, Abel El Guapo, and Parker B. That was actually one of the more fun AI races we've had. I really enjoyed the open wheel. Hope you did too. We're going to go off the air here, get some things posted, and move on to our next race. Thanks for tuning in.